Hello everybody, this is Kendall Johnson. Welcome back. And in this next video, what I want to discuss is a little bit about education. Now, in this set of videos that I will be preparing and posting up here on my channel on YouTube and different websites for this week, these videos are going to get a little bit down to earth about education, and we're not going to focus so much on the program and the money. Even though this is very important, that's why I wanted to make this video, because I'm a person who I base everything I do on common sense. And right now, with the success that I'm seeing in this program, I just want to compare that to other things that I could have chose to do in my life, and I want to compare that to what you might be doing with your life right now, and let's do a comparison, and let's just be realistic of whether or not you should be considering getting involved in your own home-based business, no matter what it is, or if you already are in a business and you haven't been successful. Let's just look at the reason why you need to believe in yourself that you can do this. Now, my story is I'm 30 years old and I never went to college. I didn't take one college course. I never paid for college. I never amounted any debt for college education. I never even had a college book. I went to high school. I graduated high school and got my high school diploma, and that was the end of it for me academically. I had no interest in going to college. What I wanted to do was I wanted to have my own business. And when I was 16 years old, I already knew what business I wanted to have, and I knew that I was going to be able to be successful in that business and be able to live the dream lifestyle. Because in all honesty, when I was young, of course, like most people when you're young, if you want to think about what your future is going to be like, you want the dream lifestyle. A lot of people do. No matter what it is, your dream lifestyle can be your own definition of what your dream lifestyle would be. But for me, I knew what my dream lifestyle was, and it was going to be to have financial freedom and not go through the same problems that my parents had to because of money. Now, a lot of you can probably relate to that. I grew up in a household with 5 other siblings, okay? But my parents managed to pull through for us, even though we all had our times where finances were a problem, okay? I did not live in a family where money was not an issue. Money was an issue for us, and my parents did have to work to support the family and to pay the bills and keep the house up and running. So I wanted to do better than that. And I knew that working a job just wasn't going to be it for me. I didn't want to be stuck behind a desk or doing anything career-wise. I wanted freedom. I enjoyed the freedom of doing what I wanted, when I wanted so much. I don't know what it was about me, but I just had that natural spirit when I was young. So I didn't go to college. I didn't invest the time or the money in school. I just went right into working full-time, working for $8 an hour, $10 an hour, $12 an hour, and then I went up from there. But this is the point of this video. For a lot of people who went to college and did spend the time to get a college education, to get a degree, not only did you go to school for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 6 years, 8 years or more, you went to school, you took the time to study these courses, to study this material, to read these books, to take these examinations, to listen to lectures, to sit in classrooms, to do reports, to do homework, to do, all these different things, to take the SATs, to take the bar exam, all these different things that if you are an individual who went to college, just please look back at how much effort you put into getting your college education, and be honest with yourself and look at your situation today and ask yourself, are you truly happy with the results of all that hard work that you put towards getting your college education? Now, I'm setting this up for my point here. My point is, I didn't have to go through all that. I chose not to. I also didn't choose to go through the financial aspect of going to college, which was figuring out where that money was going to come from. I wasn't like the A+ student that was going to get a full scholarship, and I had no interest in going to school. So I just wanted to pass and get out of high school. I didn't really want that higher education. I wanted to learn about business. So you maybe have been able to go through all of that hard, difficult work, and I commend you for going to college. Me personally, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I was through with school by the time I was in high school. I was like, that's it. I don't like these test exams, all this other stuff. I don't like this. This is not for me. Okay, even though I was intelligent. So anyway, I finished high school, and okay, you might have finished college, but now you got to pay off your college debt. A lot of people carry around student loans for years, 10 years, 15 years after they finish school, paying interest on these loans. Also, when you come out of college, for most jobs, you can't get the job that you want, that you went to school for, without experience. So it's hard to get a job. Plus, you're going to start off at whatever the base salary is that most places are willing to give you with your credentials and your track record and the diploma that you got from school, or the degree that you got from school. You're still going to have to wake up in the morning and put on a dress or put on a shirt and tie, or you're going to have to, drive to work, take the train, get an hour break, get 3 sick days, 5 personal days, or 5 sick days and 3 personal days every year, 1 week vacation that you only have 1 week of the entire year to get, and you're going to have so much taxes taken out of your check. Whatever you're earning, whether you're making overtime or not, the whole situation of working at a job is keeping you in debt. And it's possible that if you're watching this video right now, you might have experienced that for some point in time. But make a comparison right now to what you're making with your job based on your education, based on the amount of time and effort you put into manifesting what you currently have in your lifestyle. And look at individuals like myself who are generating $3,000 per week, $3,500 per week, people who are generating $25,000 per week, $100,000 per week. We're able to generate these types of incomes without a college education, without having gone through all that, without going into a boss, without having somebody else dictate what we do each minute of our work day. And it's because we decided to do something different. So I'm just encouraging you to realize that I don't want to need to have these conversations with people all the time over the phone, because I try to remind people that everything is a matter of choice. You have a choice to do what you want to do with your life. If you have children, you want to spend more time with your children, find a different way to generate extra income from home. Take the same effort that you took to do those book reports and those essays and those projects that you had to do, and studying and tests and exams and reading books. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to get that information the same way, but if you're able to channel that type of dedication and energy towards learning and focusing on going to school and getting a college education, then it makes sense that if you were to take that energy and apply it to working with somebody like me and taking the things that I teach you and implement them, it's very easy for you to be able to generate $3,000 per week from home on your own, and you will feel a lot better about yourself than working for somebody else for 40 to 50 hours a week who's telling you that you can only make $15, $16, $17, $18 an hour. Okay, and what time you have to come in, what time you can go home. If you're late for work, you're going to get fired, you're going to get penalized. Your boss wants to see you in their office. You don't need to be treated like a child. If you truly want to be independent, you need to demand independence, and that's basically my point. And most of you are smart enough to do it. I just want to set the example of the fact that I'm just a regular average person. I just decided throughout my entire youth that I wanted to be in control of my life financially. And Nick Bramble's system has allowed me to do that. This is just one of many programs. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to bring this out to the surface because I'm very passionate about this particular topic, because I didn't go to school, and a lot of people look down on me because I didn't go to school. But I tell you what, right now, those people are still working full-time jobs. I haven't had to work a job for the past 3 years. And right now, as you can see, my first 2 weeks, I've generated over $3,000 per week in this program. And that's something that most of the people who used to look down on me can no longer, they're not making that kind of money. Okay, they're not making that kind of money. They're not making $10,000 a month or $12,000 a month. All right, and you cut out a lot of expenses by working at home. Just keep that in mind. Anyway, hope I didn't go too long in this video, but I got my point across. Let me get into the next video. Thanks for watching. Give me a call with questions. Visit my website, www.dream+lifestyle+system.Is+Not+A+Scam, and I'll see you in the next video in a few minutes. Take care.